Alright, in today's video, we're going to remove this old Xbox and upgrade to the new Xbox 360 with Kinects. So first thing we'll do is start on removal of the old unit, make space for the new unit. Alright, to remove the old unit, I'm just going to reach in the back and unplug the connections. Pull it out. Now some of the wires look like they are the same as on the Xbox 360, but we're going to go ahead and swap them out and use the new components to make sure everything is set up the way that it should be. Alright, first thing we're going to do is take the new AV cable and we're going to go ahead and hook this up to our inputs. You see they're color coded, with the red and white being the audio components and the yellow being the video component. Alright, now we have the new AV cable, which by the way is different, and we're going to pull out this power cable and replace it with the new power cable for the Xbox 360. Okay, so we swapped out the other power cord too, which by the way works a little differently also, so I can't reuse any of the old plugs anyway, so everything's going to be new as we planned. Alright, here we have the transformer, which we're now going to plug in. And that's going to be in the back and provide our power plug for the Xbox 360. Alright, I think we're ready to put the unit in place. So let me go grab that. Alright, here we have the new Xbox 360. We're going to go ahead and put in the data cable. It can only go one way. By the way, there is an HDMI, so if you have an HDMI hookup, you can use that. And then we're going to install the power plug on this side. Alright, there we go. And in a second we're going to fire it up and see how it works. Alright, the last step of today's setup is we're going to install the Kinect sensor slightly above the Xbox. So I'm going to actually put it right up here on this shelf and run the wire behind what is my tuner and into the back of the Xbox. It uses a USB type plug. It's not exactly USB, maybe it is, who knows, but it can only fit one way and only a couple of spots on the back of the Xbox. Alright, we had the Xbox 360 turned off. We plugged in the Kinect sensor into the back of the Xbox, and the Xbox must have sensed it, turned on, and now we have a prompt on the screen to update if we want to use this device. So we're going to go ahead and select that and let it update itself. Alright, and after everything's set up, this is what you end up with. How's it going, Becky?
Hard.
Is it fun?
Yeah, but it's hard.
Alright, that's Xbox with Kinect.